Back in February, the LA Unified School District Board approved a controversial policy limiting charter schools from co-locating on nearly 350 LAUSD campuses, including 100 priority schools. After that vote was deemed invalid over a violation of the state's open meeting laws, the board voted again last month and passed the measure a second time. Well, now the California Charter Schools Association is responding, following a lawsuit against the LAUSD to try and stop the new policy. Fox 11 reached out to LAUSD for comment on that lawsuit, a spokesperson telling us that, quote, LA Unified does not typically comment on pending or ongoing legislation. Myrna Castrejon is president and CEO of the California Charter Schools Association. She joins us now with more. Thanks so much for being with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for the invitation.
What is the sort of background here for people that may not be following this story? Sort of explain in real simple terms why this is important.
Well, this is incredibly important because many people don't actually understand that school facilities are a resource for all public school students, regardless of whether they attend a district or a charter public school. These campuses are not the exclusive property of a school district, but are instead held in trust for the benefit of every public school student. We need to uphold the rights of all students to quality education spaces and really think carefully about how resources are shared equitably in all school communities. That's what California voters approved by constitutional amendment via Prop 39 in the year 2000. That's what the law says. That is what this lawsuit is about.
So the district obviously didn't give us a statement, but I know you've been negotiating with them over this. What is their big problem with all this?
Well, we've actually been in litigation in many different encounters over the last 20 years, for almost as long as I've been a part of the charter school movement in Los Angeles and throughout California. And in fact, we've been trading disagreements over time about how those equitable access to those facilities are allocated, how they're calculated, with what procedures the state law and regulation is actually really clear down to by which timelines you need to make offers and what is considered reasonably equivalent. But clearly, yet again, despite of our efforts to collaborate and to come to agreement that will present win-win solutions, which we believe is possible, this board has instead chosen the more divisive route of choosing which among the children that they're supposed to serve, all across the District of Los Angeles, will be left homeless, and which they will be prioritizing by taking more than 300 campuses off the table preemptively for charter school use.
UTLA, the teachers union, said that, quote, overcrowding our already resource-limited public schools has had a detrimental effect on both public and charter students. If they turn out to win in all this, what does it mean for students? What does it mean for charter schools?
Well, let's speak facts. While it's certainly the case that there was a moment in Los Angeles and LAUSD's history that overcrowding and year-round calendars were a reality, I'm sure Angelinos will remember how we all went to the polls and approved billions of dollars in new construction, a real high point for Los Angeles coming together, providing roofs for all of these kids. That's no longer the case for a long time now because of demographic shifts and accelerated by the pandemic. All Los Angeles has been losing enrollment. Just since 2017-18, there are 58,000 fewer students in Los Angeles Unified, while at the same time, even requests for Prop 39 accommodation have fallen by 50%. This past year, we only requested 11,300 students. So comparing what is available, the enrollment that has been lost, and the small proportion of what charter schools are actually requesting that they are entitled to under the law, does not square with UTLA's complaints that there's overcrowding and no space. There is enough space for all Los Angeles public school students to find a home if the will is there.
Myrna Castrejon, the president and CEO of the California Charter Schools Association. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.